Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm joining with you with a ready face, and that's because we're playing around with the new Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex eyeshadows. I purchased 3. The shade I got is in Anjelica, Bianca and Liza. I have the eyeshadows here and I haven't opened them yet, and they come in the classic Lisa Eldridge gold caps, and you can see the logo up the top here, and the packaging is just clear. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet, and I purchased them when they first released, and it took about 2 to 3 weeks for them to ship to me, even though it's express shipping, and that's because there was some problems during the shipping process, which is out of anyone's control basically due to COVID. But today's the first day that I'm going to swatch it on my hand. Here are them swatched. So the first one is Bianca, Anjelica and Liza. So buttery smooth. The purpose of today's video is, first of all, play with makeup, and second, I want to come up with a New Year's party kind of look using these eyeshadows, of course. And that's because I feel recently COVID is going back up and we all have to wear masks, but you can always play up with the eyes, and I think these eyeshadows, especially the color Liza, is going to come in perfectly for New Year's. As I mentioned before, my face is readied. I have foundation and also bronzer on as well. A little bit touch of blush, which is under the powder. You can't even see much, but I just want to assess how these eyeshadows and how the whole eye look will turn out to see if I need to put more color on the face. Brows are done and eyes are primed as well. Starting the eyes off, and before I apply any of these eyeshadows, I want to go in with a blending shading color, and that's because my eye area is quite puffy and all these liquid eyeshadows are shimmery shades. So I just want to create a tad bit of dimension before I go in with these eyeshadows. Starting off with Liza, and I want to apply this to the outer corners of the eyes closest to the lash line, directly from the applicator here. Depending on how I go, I think I'm going to create my wing as well. Using my little angled brush. I'm working with one eye at a time because I know that these liquid shadows do set quite quickly. That is one eye done with this eyeshadow, and it was super easy to do. I didn't expect that from a liquid shadow, because usually liquid shadows, in my kind of mindset, they are quite fidgety to play with, but as soon as you apply this on, it kind of sets, and just straight from the applicator on this, it's easy to create a wing shape like this. Going to do the same with the other eye now. How I assess to draw my wing is basically when I put the liquid shadow to the lower lash line, I just kind of look up and see how it stamps at the top there. That's basically where I'm going to end the liquid shadow. Just looking at the eyeshadow, how gorgeous is that? Just one color. And I practically just packed it onto the eyes with a little bit of blending along the edges, and yet it looks complete. This is definitely a very, very fierce look. Next, I'm going in with Anjelica and using this along the inner corners to the middle of the lid space. And this is really going to test whether this eyeshadow can layer, because the Liza there, I've layered about 2, and this is going to go on top of it a little bit. For this one, I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. How pretty is that? I've kind of created like an angle shape with the application or with the placement of Anjelica. And now it's set. I feel for this eyeshadow and the look I'm going for today, there's hardly any blending that I need to do. It's basically just kind of blend out the edges and tap in the middle, and it's set. And the finished look, it's gorgeous. Gonna do it with the other eye. I feel the application of this eye, because I brought Liza so much into the middle portion of the lid space. When I applied this one, it's not covering that darkness. So with 2 layers is able to fix it up. It's right now looking like an oil slick, editorial kind of makeup. Everything's just kind of melded together so messily, but at the same time so gorgeously on the eyes. And lastly, because I want to put everything on the eyes, I'm going to be applying Anjelica to the very inner portion. Did I say Bianca or Anjelica before? But I'm applying Bianca, which is the last shade, to the inner corners. And you can really see it pops. The glittery shine of this Bianca shade is so beautiful. It's definitely like a celestial finish. My upper lid space is definitely dominating, and so I'm going to use a little bit of Liza with a brush and applying this to the outer corners of the lower lash line. I'm going to end here for the eyes, because the eyeshadow on its own, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to pop on some mascara. Because the eyes are so pumped up, I'm going in with something easier on the lips. So using Spirited Away by Lisa Eldridge as well. Actually, on second thoughts, I think that's a little bit too much color. Just grabbed another nude shade from my collection that's a little bit lighter. This one's from L'Oreal, and it's the color 173 in New Impertinent. I feel this lip color definitely vibes with this eyeshadow look a lot better, and I can't stop showing you guys how gorgeous this eyeshadow is. It's so beautiful. And that's my playtime with the new Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex eyeshadows. And the look I came up with, I personally really love. It's definitely a party look. Today I'm just going to be hanging around at home. I'm basically going to hang out laundry right now. But I absolutely love this look. Usually I'm a really toned down, subtle makeup person, but I think this suits me. This might be the new Queen for 2022. Thank you so much for joining with me today. It'll help me out so much if you like and subscribe down below. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down below as well. Until next time, be positive and fill your heart with love and joy. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.